In Readers and Writers this week, we are thinking about power. No matter what, no matter who you are, there are going to be times when you feel really powerful, and there's going to be times when you feel pretty darn powerless. We don't always get to control how much power we have, but knowing what makes us feel powerful or knowing what makes us feel powerless can help us become stronger no matter which one we're feeling. Follow me as I show you what we'll be doing today with our Q journals. We're going to get our brains thinking about this idea of knowing our own power by thinking about what makes us feel powerless and what makes us feel powerful. So, when I think about what makes me feel powerless, one thing that always makes me feel powerless is powerless when my family or friends are hurting and I can't help them. Another thing that makes me feel powerless is COVID-19. There's so much outside my control. What else makes me feel powerless? Well, when I was younger, I felt powerless when my older brothers ganged up on me. Maybe you guys have experiences like that. I also feel powerless when I try something a bunch of times and it doesn't work. So I feel powerless in lots of different ways, but I know that I also feel powerful. Things that make me feel powerful. Playing sports makes me feel powerful, whether it's soccer or boxing, or softball. These things make me feel more powerful. I feel powerful when I'm around my family and friends, and that's because they remind me of my strengths. I also feel powerful when I learn something new. So I feel powerful when I learn something new. And I also feel powerful when I try something that's hard for me and I conquer it. So I think I'm not going to be able to do something and then I do. That makes me feel super powerful. Now that I've started thinking about some of these things, I'm going to go on and get a little bit more specific. I want to think about specific times in my life when I felt powerless, or specific times in my life when I felt powerful. So let me see. If I think back to middle school, to give you some middle school examples, here are some that made me feel powerless. I felt powerless when my brothers made me a lunch full of moldy leftovers. Ick. I felt so dumb not having lunch. I felt powerless the day the neighborhood bully shoved my face in the snow. I felt powerless when my best friend in middle school left me for her new friends. So once I'm done writing down 3 times that I felt super powerless, I'm going to choose one of those and write long about it. My best friend in middle school was an amazing friend at first. And then I'd go on to tell the rest of the story. I want to really go into the details. Next, I'm going to do the same thing with when I felt powerful. So I felt powerful when my soccer team, won the state tournament. I also felt powerful the first time I learned to ride a bike. Man, that felt like freedom. Another time I felt powerful, and this is not so good, I felt powerful when I used to make my sister do all the cleaning in our room. So I've thought of specific times, one time where I felt really powerless or powerful, and my next step will be to write long in these boxes. Knowing where your power comes from, especially when it's the good kind of power, can help you grow stronger in any situation that you face. Can't wait to read your writing.